loves you? Who loves you? You know I do. You know I love you. You know I love you. My daddy, good little boy. Yeah. Morning, everybody. Chris Wood here. September 30th, 2022. Approximately 8:30 a.m. I just gotta say congratulations to O.P.P for 3 years, to Spencer Mills, 14716, Staff Sergeants, ex-Chief Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Stacy, mental health worker, was Daily Tea Company here in Napanee, now Kingston, to Shelley Huffner, to Stacy's girlfriend, Dr. Tatiana V, aka Marky V, to Dr. Joy Hadley, to Dr. Barton, to Dr. Pritchard, to Dr. Waldron, to Dr. Ambimbola, to Dr. Sue, to Dr. McGregor, to Dr. Pritchard, Triage Nurse Terry, Triage Nurse Tanya, Triage Nurse David, and Paladin Security, guy roughly 25 years old, approximately 400 to 500 pounds. Congratulations to William Bill Waldridge, last no one used name, 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario. Congratulations to Blair Hardy, to Tyler Lake, to Jabin Alstein, to Ray Ray, to Sam, to Holly, Tyler's girlfriend, to Hope Mills, to Michelle, a homeless woman, to Allie Cooper, Bucktooth Bob, Bert Hustler, Maggie Falls, to Mike, homeless guy, to Crystal Larrabee, to Destiny Larrabee Gilchrist, to the woman that lives on the corner of Center and Thomas Street, either red hair or blonde, obese, crack shack. These are all co-offenders. There's also another guy named Isaac as well. These are all co-offenders, drug addicts, drug fed, money paid, remote neuro monitoring users on me for O.P.P through O.P.P. Revenge retaliation on me for speaking police crimes back in 2018, 2019. The human homeless trafficking from the Morning Star mission, and the homeless exploitation for monetary gains through false charitable means. Used in the mission as a way to do it. As a result, I became a victim. O.P.P is involved. Human sex trade, slavery trafficking, children to pedophiles, adults to sex offenders. 149 Center Street North, boss, co-offender, sex offender, William Bill Waldridge, like I said, last no unused name, used to stalk children for the chief, for the sex slavery pedophilia. I've been injured, tortured, bodily mutilated, sex assaulted, kidnapped, medically blacklisted, medically discriminated against, falsely charged to deflect, and also or I've been kidnapped, sex assaulted, like I said, falsely charged to deflect the crimes against me through O.P.P and the doctors to help buy time and to also give me a record so they could get my prints, my signatures, and everything else needed for this identity theft. I have prisoner tracking on me illegally. This is how they are tracking their human trafficking victims. This is how they are framing their victims. I've had serious lies cast against me, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, except for on their victims, of course, like I said, once again, to deflect their crimes. 3 years of going through this, of being constantly numbed down, to be dumbed down on a daily basis from being R&M being used on me, which is police and military tech, which I have proven that is a microchip implant that destroys a person's central nervous system. I have proven it and how it operates once it is inside a person. So for anybody to think that this technology does not exist and that this is all hallucination, I have proven otherwise. I have been seriously deformed. I go through skull deforming and everything else on a daily basis from all these different people broadcasting through me. My skull has been seriously split. I have videos to prove it. It's been called a lie, and that's been done from all these different people using the remote neural monitoring on me and broadcasting through me, and my skull going flat, round, being elongated, shortened, flattened on top, rounded on the top, flattened in the back, rounded in the back, my face being pushed out, and this is from all these different people broadcasting through me. Right now, I have absolutely no feeling or stimulation in the right side of my head from 3 years of being damaged. Like I said, my skull's been split. My full right side is filled up with being filled up with air and fluid. And I also just want to say congratulations. I am also having a lot of blood come up. I am coughing up blood, and I am also having blood coming from other places that it definitely shouldn't be from a man. So, with that being said, and knowing that I cannot go to a hospital, and knowing that I cannot do anything about this, knowing that they would not do anything, knowing that if I even tried to go to the hospital, I would just be kicked out more than likely from Paladin Security, and that would be so they would not have to see me, and that would be to help buy time, and that would be to help cover up their crimes that they are guilty of. All of these people involved are guilty of attempted murder. It is premeditated and conspired against me. Since day one, they have the doctors, they even have a justice of the peace to make accusations stating that people are high on marijuana and hallucinating, being sodomized and being ripped open. Okay, well, yeah, that's a hallucination with fucking proof. Okay. But that was done simply to obstruct because of who it was done by and to. So there is a lot of seriously dangerous people in Napanee using their badges, their positions, their credentials, their lies, their false guise of law, using prisoners, using psychiatric patients to kind of play Pontius Pilate while using this tech that not a lot of people are aware of. And a lot of people around these cops and others that I have named will conveniently, mysteriously start ending up with cancers and other health problems. And it will be done through the remote neural monitoring use. This is how they are murdering people, and this is how they are getting away with this. My kidneys are completely and totally fucked. I am in the process of having my kidneys failed on me. I only have one lung Now it feels like I have a tube or something from my lung actually going up through my glandular system up to my mouth here and up and around and all through my temple area to the back of my head where I'm getting nothing but electricity now, constantly on a daily basis and being numbed down. Conveniently, all of these people are unarrestable and untouchable. Even the other ones named lovers, boyfriends, all have immunity in this town when you are involved with O.P.P. Once again, Spencer Mills, 14716, Staff Sergeants, ex-Chief Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Stacy, and Shelley Hefner. Stacy's girlfriend, Tatiana, the file falsifier. Conveniently, I had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years, and then all of a sudden this starts after I get shot by the ex-chief back in August of 2019 by something in my ear, and all the problems started, and then all of a sudden I go to hospital, senior file, senior file, senior file, all the discriminations and lies and time buying, when I had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to all of this happening to me. So, and then just how convenient that happens. Anyway, I am the victim of identity theft, human trafficking, and I am the victim of intended murder through O.P.P. This is how they frame, this is how they traffic, this is how they murder. They are guilty of having my mother stalked and murdered through remote neuromonitoring as well, given cancer from William Wooldridge and Blair Hardy. Wooldridge was also calling my mother mom as well. So let that be a lesson. This is what O.P.P is about. You are guilty of murdering my mother. You are guilty of murdering me because, yes, you pretty much have. You are guilty of ending a bloodline. Mass murdering pieces of shit for revenge retaliation, whether you've been here or not. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Be safe.